Okay, everyone, she's gonna join. Get super hyped. Are you ready? Miss Carolina Ravassa. Hello, how are you? I'm so
Great.
excited.
How are you?
I'm doing so good. We finally get to do this.
I know.
I like your posters. I also have Sombra and
Thank
Raze.
you. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, it's a little bit dark back there, but
I
it's
love
Raze.
it.
Raze and
It's so
Killjoy.
good.
Yeah, and then Sombra's on this side. So
Okay.
make me very happy.
Yes, I love it. Okay, so I had my chat submit some questions as well as I have my own questions. So I guess we'll start with Q&A and I have a fun little mini game at the end.
Love it. And right now we are on your Twitch and
Yes,
people
on
are
Twitch.
watching.
Yes, people
Okay.
are watching. Everyone's
Wait,
saying
let
hi,
me go to
Carolina.
see the chat.
Yes.
What's your, remind me, Mia Mouse?
It's Mia Mouse 14. Okay, tell me whenever you're ready and we'll start.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So we're going to start from the beginning with the questions. When you were a kid, what was your answer when someone asked, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Okay, when when I was in fourth grade, I would say dentist.
Okay.
Why? I don't
don't
know.
know.
That's crazy. Then in seventh grade, I would say photographer because I wanted to go shoot waterfalls. I was in love with
Oh.
like waterfalls, and I just thought that that would be the coolest thing. And so then my mom told me that I had to go see Iguazu Falls in Brazil because she had been. And since then, that stuck in my brain. And that's one of the reasons why I chose Brazil as an exchange program in college. And I ended up learning Portuguese and living in Rio for a bit. And I went to Iguazu Falls. So like that took, a good while to see that dream. And I took my camera, but I wasn't,
Yeah.
I wasn't studying photography. And then probably like in high school, I was like, oh no, I'm an actress. I want to be an actress. And then I also loved painting. So I thought maybe I would be a painter, but I stuck with the acting thing. And that's how it ended up.
Very cool. Okay, so
Yeah.
Law Dog asks, what made you want to go into voice acting then?
Well, I always saw both as like they're connected. So I've done on camera stuff. I did a bunch of indie films in New York City. I've done some TV in the past for, I was on Mr. Robot and The Affair TV shows. And so I just see it as this huge tree that has all these branches.
Yeah.
And one of the branches is voice acting. So as I was pursuing it in New York, one of the things that most actors would do is try audition for voiceovers because that could help pay the bills. But they were like boring commercial voiceovers, not
Yeah.
like amazing video games. It was like a commercial for McDonald's on the radio,
Okay.
a commercial for Burger King. Those were the ones I'd get a lot, and they were in Spanish. I never really got a lot in English.
Oh,
So I was
wow.
doing a little bit of voiceover work in Spanish just because I guess the Hispanic market needed new people or whatever. And so I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I could do this. So I don't want to say that I fell into it because I studied acting in college and I was pursuing it. But voice acting, I didn't know was an actual thing you could do.
Okay.
So I don't know. I by mistake I found that, and then because I had agents that would get me auditions, I kept saying, "Hey, I want to do animation. There's a little kid inside of me that just wants to be
Yeah.
on Nickelodeon." And they were like, "Sorry, that all happens in LA." And I'm like, "But it's voice. It doesn't matter. Like I
I
can record
know.
from here." And so for a while, I would get like they would try, but this was pre-pandemic, so we didn't know like how to do remote records or anything. Or we did, but it didn't happen for nobodies,
Okay.
I guess if you were famous, like Alec Baldwin could record from wherever he wanted, 'cause,
Yeah.
but we couldn't. So anyway, long answer to tell you that I started discovering it, and then I got
Okay.
some video game work for oh my God, for GTA 5 and for Max Payne 3. Oh,
Yeah.
and Red Dead 2, right.
Okay.
So I was doing those, and that was like, oh, this is cool, but it was motion capture, so it wasn't just voice. And then Sombra is really my first like voice acting gig that I was like, holy cow, what? But like I had been auditioning for 10 years, so it's not like out of the
Wow.
gate I got Sombra.
Yeah.
Like I had been waiting tables and like busting my ass for a while.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it's like in almost any arts you talk to. It's always the same story. And like I was just saying, it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. I was just telling Stream that.
100%.
Yeah.
That's what it is. 10 years, and then even after that. Like,
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Raze came at year 14.
Oh, wow.
And in between, I was still hustling and like auditioning. So it's not like, oh my God, it got so easy after Sombra. Like, now you're still kind of trying to. And still, I audition every day, guys. I audition every day for millions of things that I don't book,
Yeah.
So,
Oh, well, awesome. Okay. Also, did you not want to move to LA? Was that one of your...
at the time, my life made sense in New York. I felt, because I was still pursuing film and TV And I thought
see.
that was like my true calling. And I felt like I belonged on TV shows in New York more than LA. And so, like, LA, I thought was like the cheerleaders that are on the CW.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not that. I'm like gritty and I want to do HBO.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I had a partner there. And so we were
I
living
see.
our little life in New York and it made sense. And I loved New York City so much. Then he broke my heart, which was crazy. And so, and then Overwatch like blew up
Yeah.
like a month later, which was crazy too. Like
Yes.
the timing of things. And so Anjali, who's Symmetra, like became my bestie, and we started doing cons together. And then I started meeting all these voice actors, and they're like, "Move to LA," and I'm like, "Hey, why not? Let me try a new
Yeah.
life in LA." And that's what brought me over a year later. So the timing of things, it just had to be that way.
Okay, let me get back to the questions because I'm going to go off on tangents if I don't stick to what I have. Okay, my mod, Jody, asks, what was your first role in voice acting? Which I think you said was GTA, or no, was not?
Well, it was motion cap. First role in voice acting was GTA 5. Taliana Martinez
Okay.
was just me in the booth, but I did a lot of mocap for the game. So yeah, that would be the first like cool gig.
Okay.
Because other ones were just commercial things. Yeah.
And then she asks, what role would you consider your breakthrough as a voice actor?
Oh yeah, Sombra for sure. Like GTA was like, oh cool, and I can tell people I'm in it, but like nobody looked us up. Nobody gave a shit,
Yeah.
And I was working on Red Dead, but it didn't come out at the time, so we couldn't announce it. Yeah, it would have to be Sombra.
Okay.
Sombra was like, because also Overwatch blew up after BlizzCon that year. Like 8 months into the game, people started looking us up as voice actors, and all of a sudden we're like, oh shit, we have followers. Like I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't expect that. I didn't know at all that was the world of gaming.
I was huge into Overwatch before I was in Valorant. So from 2016 to 2020, before Valorant came out, I only played Overwatch, and I used to watch all the BlizzCon videos, and I loved watching all of like the voice actors interact. So I used to watch you. I used to watch literally all of you interact. I thought it was so wholesome. So I go to my next question. What has been your favorite role as a voice actor, if you have one?
Sorry, wait. I just saw the chat, and I have to let. I'm Tegan. No, yes, I have Raze nails. Guys.
I love
got
it.
Raze nails.
They're amazing.
For the first time ever. I went to Chile for some of the Valorant
wow.
Santiago games, and so I was like, let me be low-key Raze. Nobody noticed in Chile, but I'm glad that you're noticing, so I just wanted to point
Did
it
you
out.
root
Thank
for
you.
anyone in particular, or no?
No, God, no. I don't. Blizzard also said, like, please don't choose a team vocally,
okay,
verbally,
I see.
so that like we're neutral. And then I've just kind of kept that for esports. Like I don't
Honestly,
need to be.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No.
So what was the question?
No, you're good. Do you have a favorite role that you've done?
Oh, dude, it's like choosing your favorite kid. Like
I know.
I don't have children, but no, Sombra and Raze are like my
Hand in
two
hand.
babies. Yeah. So there's one that's going to come out in the summer that I'm very excited about. But different animals, it's animation, and Sombra changed my life in the sense that like I got this new Overwatch family. I moved to LA. I really truly became a voice actor. I got out of my heartbreak. That kind of saved me. The gamers saved me. Like going to cons and meeting people just made me so happy. And then Valorant I booked it, and I was directed by David Lyerly and Zach Betka, who were the writer and the director. And I loved them. They were awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't see them for 2 years. Then we got drinks. After because the pandemic happened, and then we got drinks. And I ended up dating David Lyerly, and now he's my husband.
Aww.
So Valorant gave me my husband, and he also gave us our best friend Zach, who officiated our wedding with Symmetra. So Overwatch and Valorant have like given me like huge things.
Wow.
So I'm very grateful.
And you recently got married within the past year, right? Or
yes, we did an April thing here in LA, and it was just friends, and it was really special. And a lot of the Overwatchers showed up. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, very nice. Well, congratulations, chat. Congratulate her.
They say it's not a dating game. You got a shady godfather. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, it is very cute. Not
It
gonna
is.
lie. I love it,
You solidified all the e-dating on Valorant. You're what started it. No.
Yeah. I definitely ship that. The director and one of the voice actresses. Yeah, it makes me very happy.
Amazing. Okay, do you have a dream franchise or a game you would love to work with? If so, which one? Or if you have multiple?
Look, Marvel Rivals would be awesome.
Yeah.
I've auditioned a bunch, but I haven't gotten them.
Yeah.
Apex Legends, like all the ones that have, I think first-person shooters that have really specific agents
Yes.
are really cool just because we get to represent our people. So I love that. But also, I guess if there's a new like story mode game, like another Last of Us or something like that,
Cool.
where I get to get sort of like immersed in a story, I think that would be really cool. I would love to do more motion capture. So I don't know what's out there and what's coming, but
Yeah.
like stuff like that would be really special, you know?
Okay, nice. I love
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals, so that would be really cool too.
Cool. Yeah.
When new voice lines get added into the game, either Overwatch or Valorant, what does that recording process look like for you?
So wow, it's so funny. I hadn't recorded for Valorant in like God, 2 years maybe.
Oh, wow.
And same for Overwatch, dude. So at the beginning, so we do like 5 sessions for at the beginning for each, right?
Yeah.
And that's where we get the big chunk before our characters get launched. Sometimes it's more, it just depends on the game. And then I felt like, we would record every 6 months. A new character would come and we'd
Yeah.
do a chunk of voice lines
Like
for
interactions. Right?
new interactions with new characters. And then also like, it could be January, but we'd be prepping like an Easter voice line, the next April Fool's Day, the next, Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
And so it was like every 6 months. And then for a while, it was like nothing for either. Maybe because they're like, new characters are coming and they're having voice lines with other people or whatever. So I didn't record for a good chunk. And then I went in for Vendetta's short when Vendetta just came out. Sorry, I know we're focused on Valorant, but
Yeah.
and then actually I haven't done a lot for Valorant lately. I don't know if you guys saw that short. It's like a music video and
Yes, it was
and
beautiful.
Raze gets attacked.
Oh
and,
my
like,
God, I was so sad.
Yeah. So I did like efforts for that. So I'm going
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
So like it was the shortest session of my life. I just had to like because
Choke out,
I don't know
yeah.
if you see, but they grab her like that. So I had to do that. And then we're at the dinner table before we get bombed, and so we're laughing and like that's it. But I haven't gone in for a while. So hopefully there'll be new stuff and it'll be fun.
Oh, we're looking
Yeah.
forward to it. Di from chat asks, if you had to pick one pro and one con working as a voice actor, what would they be?
Oh my God, hold on. Let me silence my computer.
Yeah, you're good.
There's no cons really. I mean, okay, the con is I love working with people, so I wish we could do scenes like with
I
other
see.
actors in the booth. Like even if I'm talking to, I have a voice line with Killjoy. I don't get to work with her. I do all my stuff.
Wow.
She does her stuff, and they edit them together.
Wait, that's so sad. I feel like it would be more
yeah.
synergy together.
Yeah, no. So that's why we record like 12 different takes, and it might be like, hey, Killjoy, after this, you want to do some tinkering? Hey, Killjoy, after this, you want to do some tinkering? And so we do a mix of things, and then they choose what's going to work with Killjoy's response or how they want to like present that. So we do a bunch of options. That's one of my favorite lines, by the way, because I totally feel like they're flirting.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the one thing. Like, but oh my God, I love being a voice actor. I can audition from home. I have a little booth set up here. They work with my schedule for the most part. So if I'm at a convention and they're like, oh, we want to record you, are you available? I'm like, not this weekend, but as of next Monday, I'm free. So it's very flexible.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what I look like. Like Raze doesn't look like me, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Like they're not looking for the look to match, because then I could only be playing what I look like, and that's
Yes.
a little bit trickier. So yeah,
And that's
but
what
for the
makes,
most part, I love it.
I feel like that's what makes voice acting so beautiful, is you don't need to look exactly like your character that you're acting as.
Or we get to like do old people or young people. Like
Yes.
it's really versatile in that sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're getting more into like Valorant specific questions, game specific questions. So chat wants to know, your first impression of me was on your TikTok For You page in 2021 doing a Raze cosplay. What was your reaction seeing a character you voice act being brought to life, and does that happen a lot?
Oh my God, I loved it so much. I think you were one of the first Razes that I saw.
Yeah.
And I think I hadn't really been super active on TikTok, so when I saw this, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And it's really good. Your videos were great. Like
Thank
the cosplay
you.
is really good. So I was very excited. And then of course, like I remembered Mia Mouse. And then when we met, and you were like, "Hi, I do a cosplay." I'm like, Mia Mouse.
Yes.
So no, that was really special. I saw it at BlizzCon, as Sombra. When I was there, I was like, wait, what? She just got launched, but like Blizzard obviously has their people
Yeah.
do their
Oh,
cosplay.
yes.
So, oh my God, I give extra love to cosplayers, especially if they're cosplaying a character of mine. And it's so exciting. It's such an honor. And it's beautiful to see like all the work that goes into it. And I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. Have you ever tried cosplay yourself?
I've cosplayed Sombra 4 times.
Okay. I think I remember briefly, but I can't picture it in my
They're
head.
they're online somewhere. I did the OG and then a few different skins, and I've had a professional cosplayer make me the stuff because I'm not gonna do that. She does my makeup and everything. So we're like, what cons are we coinciding? And we plan for the con that we're gonna be at together.
Oh, cool.
I still have to do Raze. I would love to. Like,
Yeah, you should.
It would be so great. Yeah.
I think
no, I
everyone
know.
would
I
love
just
that.
haven't. I haven't gotten my shit together.
I know.
But I will. Yeah.
Not enough hours in the day to do everything.
Yeah.
Okay, Lizzie asks, what's your favorite voice line for Raze? Her favorite is you could take the girl out of Salvador, but you can't take the girl out of Salvador. Wait, that one.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Well,
favorite?
that one's a good one. Also, that one was an actual real mistake that happened.
Oh.
It's supposed to go, you can take the girl out of Salvador, but you can never take Salvador out of the girl.
Okay.
That's what it's supposed to be. And, well, I'm dyslexic for one, which, you know, whatever. I crisscross
As a voice
numbers
actor,
and
that
words.
must be hard.
It doesn't happen a lot, but once in a blue moon, I just switch it.
Okay,
and I'm like,
I see.
oh, fuck, yeah, I gotta redo that. So for this one, I was just like, you can't. And I think they, my husband now, but the director at the time, and then Zach, they were like, dude, you're on fire. Like, everything you're improving is great. We want to find this character together. So feel free to just like throw shit out there or change a line if it doesn't feel right for her. Or if you think of something in Portuguese, say it. And so I was like, cool. So they told the sound engineer, just keep recording because we don't know if we're going to get some good stuff. And so I literally was like, you can take the girl out of Salvador, but you can never take the girl out of, wait, what? Because I knew I had fucked up. And so I was like, wait, what? And so I kind of, in her, just stayed like, uh-oh, I said it wrong. And then after, and so Zach was like, oh my God, that was great. We're keeping it.
Wow.
And so in character, I said, money, baby, this is money. Like, I'm giving you money. And they were like, we're keeping that one too.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So a lot of the voice lines sort of happened like that. So that was a fun one. I love the Killjoy one. And I love, oh my God, I love Brimstonzinho. You sure I can't listen to music? You're really bringing me down here, man. She's just like, she likes to fuck with her,
Yes.
you know. I have such a dirty mouth, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I do too. I'm really bad too. I'm just not doing it right now.
She likes to mess with her agents on her, well, with all the agents. So I like that, like, she's kind of like, you know.
She's so fun
she
and
bothers them
whimsical.
yeah.
So
yeah.
different than Sombra also. Because
Oh,
I was
totally,
listening,
yeah.
before this, I like pulled up the voice lines just to like listen how you like work differently on both characters. Such different characters. Like, how
Totally.
is that? Like, do you have
Yeah.
a preference of, do you like to be more upbeat? Do you like to be more mysterious?
So if I were to meld both, like, I have Raze's high energy, not the screaming, and Sombra's like sometimes sarcastic sense of humor. So those are both me. So that's what I love about both, you know.
Yeah.
And with Raze, because she has explosions and all the shit, I end up screaming a lot. But I feel like I do love. It's very easy to go into Raze and go into Sombra and know how different they are. Because Sombra's also like, I'm so much smarter than you, you know, like, and you're never going to stress me out. And I know, and I'm going to hack the crap out of you. So like, I think she's just always in control in a way that sometimes Raze is like, my fingers, I blew them off, you
They
know?
wouldn't be friends, I don't think.
Oh my God, I think Sombra would be really annoyed with Raze's like high energy. But I also think that at some point she'd be like, okay, this chick knows what she's doing. I respect what she's doing, but also like, nah, you're a little too intense for me. You know?
Okay, so Natina asks, what has been the most rewarding part of being such an iconic part of the Valorant community so far?
What has been my favorite part?
Yeah, your favorite, like, most rewarding part.
Oh God, I think I mean, so many things, but I think because it gives us the gamer base that's like meeting you guys at cons, and that makes me so happy. Like, I adore having you guys come up and tell me like the gameplay or how you met, you know, your best friend online and now you guys meet once a year in some city, or how you met your partner and you got married. Like, I love those stories. I love hearing about gameplay, even though I don't fully understand it, because it's so fast. You guys are another level.
Yeah.
But then also, like, meeting the voice actors is really fun. Like, I've become close with Gabe Kunda is so great. KO is just
So
like a
sweet.
sweetheart and so talented. And we have a chat. We have a Valorant voice actor chat, and so sometimes we'll exchange information. They're like, "Hey, who's going to this con?" Or
Yeah.
And so Sova is so sweet. Like Astra is adorable. Like we just have like they're just all like they're good people, and we learn from each other. So it like gives you different little families. Yeah.
Awesome.
And more, I'm meeting people at Riot and like the people that I work with because we'll usually only work with a director, and so the girl that kind of organized everything to take me to Chile, I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. She's lovely, and so I just feel like there's like branches of this thing that's given us like great things.
Very cool. Okay, so I see you on your TikTok. You've actually been interviewing some of the Val voice actors I saw. What made you want to do that? I love them.
In the pandemic, I started interviewing voice actors on Twitch.
Okay.
Because I just wanted to connect with people. Like we were all at home, suffering.
I know.
So I started, and I thought everyone's like, oh, you should gameplay, and I'm like, it's not, it's not this natural thing. I think I'm going to suffer a lot if I try to do that. So I wanted to just connect with voice actors. So I started interviewing a lot of them. And then at some point when the world opened up a little bit and I was like auditioning more, I stopped because it's a lot of work for sure.
Yes.
And then, I don't know, I guess at con somebody was like, hey, like, why aren't you doing those interviews again? Like we missed them. And I was like, really? I thought y'all were over those. And so then I picked them up again recently, and I've started interviewing the actors that I had missed. Because there's Waylay, there's, all these new voice actors that I hadn't been able to connect with. So, I don't know, that's it. I like chatting with people and hearing their story, and you guys love it. So it's more really like to give you guys great content.
Yeah, I always get asked, like, to either interview you or other voice actors. So I think that's definitely something the community loves. So keep on doing it. And anyone who didn't watch our videos, you guys should go follow Carolina on TikTok as well and go watch it.
TikTok, Insta, YouTube, they all go up everywhere. But they're long form. So there's like a whole 40-minute interview maybe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can go to my YouTube channel and watch that. But usually I'll launch like 3 of the shorts that go on Reels and TikTok, and then I put up the whole video, and that's only on YouTube because it's like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So those are there, and that I have a little Valorant interviews or voice actor interviews, so you can find them all there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll definitely go check out the long form. I have the worst attention span in creation, but I will try.
No, it would be like you play it and while you're cleaning dishes or something.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I don't expect anybody. It's just in case, because it would be weird to like, let's do 4 small videos. So I just treat it like an interview, and then we edit them so that they're like nice and tight, the fun stuff.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So if you played Valorant, do you think you would main Raze?
I would try. I know she's hard, right? She's hard to play.
She's fun though. I think she's one of the most fun. Her and Neon, I think, are the 2 most fun agents.
Oh, Neon seems fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yes, I would try. Of course, I haven't yet. I did try Sombra. Sombra's hard. Oh my god, that's why she keeps getting banned. But yeah, I would play Raze, of course. Yeah.
No, Sombra is just really annoying to play against. Like, I can't play
No,
against...
I know. That's why. And so if you play her poorly, you're screwing up your team. If you play her really well, the other team hates you. So that's why she gets banned. I get it.
I ban Sombra every single game. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. In the lore, Raze and Killjoy are together, and Nanobomb is one of the most beloved ships in the Valorant community. What is a pickup line you think Raze would use on Killjoy?
Oh my god. Well, the tinkering one is definitely not like, you want to come tinker on my toys. It's more like, in my opinion, you want to get naked. Oh my god, no. You guys give me suggestions and I'll say them. That's more fun. Well, so I'm just looking here. I'm Tegan again. For someone called Killjoy, you make my day way better. That's cute. It's very cute.
That is very cute.
I think these are like the pickup lines.
Oh, right, the pickup lines that we were talking about.
Hey, Shady
before.
Godfather, you better go back to maining me. Come on. He's like, going back to when I used to main Raze. I'm like, get there.
I know. Well, they nerfed Raze like last year, so a lot of people stopped.
I know. It's annoying when they do that. But, maybe it's cool because it also like makes you try other characters. So
I'll never leave Raze. I think I can't play anyone else, so.
Yeah.
Let's see what else.
Oh, I'm Tegan. You gave me 2. Okay. Hey, genius. Quick question. Did you invent something that makes my pulse spike when you walk into a room? It's cute.
That is cute.
I feel like Raze would have I definitely think Raze has like dad jokes for sure. So maybe she would try pick up lines like, "Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?" You know, like she would be a little bit corny like that.
Or I feel like she would be like, my love for you is explosive, you know?
Yeah, like super on the nose,
Yes.
super.
Exactly.
You enjoy my love for you is explosive. Or she would try to learn some German words. Ich liebe dich. Ich liebe dich, my killjoy.
Explain Raze in 3 words and then Sombra in 3 words.
Raze, bombastic, quirky, loving.
Aww.
She is. She really loves her community. Sombra, sarcastic, dark, intelligent.
Okay. Very different. So I don't think anyone is thinking of. Oh wait.
Yeah, come on, people.
Come on,
Give
guys.
me some
Think of
suggestions.
something. Tough.
Give me a good pickup line.
Okay, I actually have a question for my brother who's in chat. How does one find the voice that Sombra? Oh, how did you land on the voice of Sombra and land on the voice of Raze? He wants to know.
You know, sometimes we work really hard to like, we read the description and we're like, ooh, and then we take all this time to figure it out. But for these two, which is probably why I booked them, there was just like a natural sort of inclination to do a thing. With Sombra, she had to have a Mexican accent in English or a Hispanic accent.
Yeah.
So I knew like she would sound like this. And also she's so badass and stuff that I felt she's got to have like a deep register. Because I naturally have a low voice. So I wasn't
Yeah.
going to like do Sombra up here. That doesn't make sense, you know?
Yeah.
So like down here, she's sarcastic. And they described her a little bit like, oh my God, who's the Marvel character? That actress, the bitch from Apartment 3 or whatever, Apartment B.
I don't know anything about Marvel, so I'm
No, I
not
know.
good with this.
I'm forgetting the name right now, people. Jessica Jones. They said she was like Jessica Jones. And so
Okay.
I was like, I had a reference of like what Jessica Jones is a little bit like brooding and like, you know. So I was like, okay, so I got that. And naturally, like, Sombra just came out like this.
Okay.
So that worked, yeah. And then in Spanish, she just had to have a Mexican accent. And for Raze, I feel like Portuguese is more nasal. So what I do is I start speaking Portuguese to myself and then like transfer it to English. Tô falando português aqui, então depois, like, all of a sudden, I feel like it has to live here,
Oh,
like, a
okay.
little more nasal. And then it's like, here comes, like,
Yeah.
she's so excitable. And everything had an exclamation point. And so I think naturally when I scream and in that sort of accent, like, it's a little bit more gravelly. So those came to me naturally. I can't say that, like, oh, it was this, like, crazy intellectual thing. Maybe I just felt them. But yeah, like, sometimes they're supposed to be 19 and they're really, like, they're a little bit more, I don't know, innocent. So then we tried do something here. So we just kind of play with stuff usually. But those were just, they were just there. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. He said it's so cool. They said you're so impressive. Okay. Yeah, well, no one had any ideas, so we're going to just move on to the mini game. And it's actually going to be a Who is Most Likely to Raze and Sombra edition. And I'm
Who what? Say it again.
Who is most likely to Raze and Sombra edition? So I'm going to tell you something, like a little statement, and you're
okay.
going to say who's most likely to do it, Raze or Sombra.
Got it. Great. Okay.
Okay. I have 10 of them. So, who is most likely to miss their flight because they packed at the last minute?
Raze.
Yeah.
I forgot my boombox.
I know. She would be like running around.
Yeah. Killjoy, get my underwear. She's like packing like a crazy person. Yeah.
All right. Who is most likely to become a viral meme on social media?
Sombra, because I don't know. I feel like she would create it and make it go viral, maybe.
Yeah, she would hack
Although
it.
Killjoys would be, Raze's would be funny, and people would be like, this chick. But I think Sombra's like, this is really smart, haha. And then she
Yeah.
like infiltrates the world and like, I don't know, spreads it.
Who is most likely to get a random tattoo on a night out? I feel like this is pretty split, from my opinion.
Oh, funny. Yeah, good point. I feel like Sombra out of like, fuck the world. I'm gonna tattoo this on my arm. You know? And then Raze is like, ooh, I had some tequila. Let's go do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she would get a really dumb tattoo. Sombra would get, like, this very thought-out,
Yeah.
like, tattoo. Okay. Who is most likely to cancel on plans last minute?
You know what's interesting? No, Sombra.
Sombra?
Yeah.
So I don't want to do this anymore.
Because I feel like she would just be like either like, I got carried away. This is more important priority. And then Raze is like, no, but I said I would. I have to show up, even if I'm sick. You know, she's like sweet like that. Yeah.
Okay, who is most likely to renovate their entire house because they got bored?
Oh, Sombra can't be bothered, man.
Yeah.
Raze.
I feel like
with her what are they called? The sprays?
The spray cans.
And then Killjoy's like,
What is
love,
going on?
what did you do with our apartment? And she's like, I just got excited. Look at the rainbow.
And I think Killjoy would love it, I think. Sombra would sit in the same thing. It doesn't matter if the chair is broken. I feel like she would stay in it.
Yes. Yeah, so, yeah, I think Sombra's just like, I'm going to put my feet up. And, you know, like, she just, no. Killjoy's voice line, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, she's so funny.
Who is most likely to buy a motorcycle?
Raze.
Really? I'm surprised about that, actually.
You don't think? Well, I guess, you know what's funny? Sombra is in the La Seraphim short, the
Yes.
music video for the K-pop group. And she's on a motorcycle, so both maybe. They're both badasses. Like, dude, Raze would totally, like, kick butt on a motorcycle. Yeah.
That would be cool. Okay.
Maybe both.
Who is most likely to become a shark on Shark Tank?
Oh, Sombra. Yeah.
Yes.
She wants to tell people why their shit won't work and why she won't invest in it. And Raze would want to say yes to everything and be like, no, it's not a good investment.
They would fire her immediately off the show if Raze is
yeah.
on the show. Who is most likely to book a plane ticket for a trip abroad tomorrow?
Okay, so it's funny because sometimes I think because of their like very intense differences, that's why it would both be. Like, so Raze might be like, oh my God, let's go have fun, woo! You know, like trip to Hawaii. And then Sombra's like, I need to get away.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm gonna disappear for a week and not tell anybody. So maybe both. I think there's a few that really work for both.
Okay. Who is most likely to cheat at a board game?
Sombra. I feel like just because she's a hacker, she's already doing that stuff. I think Raze would be like, no, it's amoral. I can't do that. I'm going to play by the rules.
Yes.
You know?
Okay, and lastly, if Sombra and Raze 1v1'd, who do you think would win?
I can't answer that question, people. It's hard. They both have very different skills. So,
They do.
what's the fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, if it's technology, Sombra.
No,
but,
they're
like,
just
Raze is,
attacking
you know,
with abilities. Just with abilities.
Yeah, and Raze is like, she's built,
She's
man. I don't
ripped.
know that, totally. And Sombra's badass, but I don't know that she's that buff. So, like, you know, I think it's like different fights.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was my last question, so thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, look, our Zoom has 6 more minutes, so we can hang.
Yeah,
If
does
the chat
anyone-
has any questions, feel free.
Anything else, chat, that you want to add or have Carolina say? Can you say things if they ask you to say something?
Oh, wait, yeah, of course.
Which Val voice actor, have you gotten close with? I think she got close with a lot of them, right?
Yeah, so with Valorant, like, Overwatch is the ones that, like, most of them live in LA, so we actually meet up in person. I haven't had the opportunity yet with the Valorant peeps yet. Gabe Kunda for sure, like, we've shared a little bit more time together. I'm trying to think. I text with David Menken often about stuff. With Miranda at one point, we were chatting a lot. She's Sky. Oh my God, duh. Just this weekend, we went to Chile with Tejo, the Colombian voice actor.
Oh, wow.
Guys, we spent 4 days together. We bonded. One of the days we were exhausted after the esports, so we went to the hotel pool and just drank margaritas from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. and we had a burger and we were just like chatting. So he's awesome, like super
I
sweet
could
guy.
see Raze and Tejo doing that. The characters doing that. I could see that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. And he's funny, he's sweet, he's really awesome. He's built. He's like I'm like, holy cow, dude, what? Really cool dude. Victor, yeah.
His character is super cool in game too. He's got the sunglasses, super suave.
Yeah. And every time he would do a voice line, he's like, because we switched a few between Raze and Victor, and he'd be like, Tejo, here comes the party.
Very
let's make some
seductive.
chaos. Yeah, very seductive, like deep, deep, sexy voice. I was like, dude, whew.
Whoa.
Even Raze is a little like, woo.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought I like women. But yeah, no, he's great. Yeah.
Okay, so Anthony, we already said Raze's favorite voice line, but do you have a favorite Sombra voice line?
Oh my God. I know who's been naughty. That's a Christmas voice line she has. And I usually when I do cameo videos for like people who are like, oh, this is for my partner or this is for my, or they ask me like, I really like someone and I want to send them a video. I'll be like, hey, I know who's been naughty. Apagando las luces is
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
a great one. Well, I think somebody mentioned the Cassidy one, and that's one of my favorite interactions. So I go, when I'm bored, oh, that's Raze. Woo! Switch. When I'm bored, I look at your search history. And he goes, oh no, was it late last night? Yes. And she pretends like I imagine Cassidy types with 2 fingers. And so that's why it's cactus spine in butt. How get rid of? And he goes, what was I supposed to do? Leave it in there? And I feel like that's pretty funny because he does seem totally like he can't type with all fingers. He's like super basic, but a total sweetheart.
Yes, I agree. I think everyone is just saying how much they love spamming Boop. Boop is an iconic one, I think.
Boop, for sure. So I love that when I sign autographs, I have Boop for Sombra and I have Boom for Raze, and I feel like they're just like perfect.
It is perfect.
Double O words. They make me very happy.
I agree. Is there any voice line you want for either of your characters to have that they don't have?
Dude, I have been recommending You're Killing Me, Smalls, because I used to like The Sandlot.
Yeah.
And Sombra quotes movies. Hack the Planet is from Hackers. Okay. So is Mess with the Everything Can Be Hacked and Everyone. Or Mess with the Best and Die Like the Rest, sorry. She also says, I know Kung Fu, and that's from The Matrix. So she's always quoting movies. So I feel like she would say, You're Killing Me, Smalls, quoting that one. But what else? I don't know. I got to think of fun ones. I have not, besides the improv I did for Raze, I haven't thought of like ones to recommend to the team.
Okay. And then one last person says, can you say this voice line? It says that I thought this was supposed to be the most advanced security system on the planet.
I thought this was supposed to be the most advanced security system on the planet.
And with that, we have 1 minute left. So that is all the time we have with Carolina. I hope you guys enjoyed. And thank you so much, Carolina, for coming on to stream.
Oh my God, thank you. Please go to my socials, not to follow me, but the videos I do with the voice actors are super fun. We exchange voice lines. I've done it with most Valorant voice actors, a lot of Overwatch ones. Mm-hmm. So check them out because they're really fun. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Mia Mouse.
Yes, of course.
Is it just Mia Mouse?
Is it just Carolina Ravassa on everything?
It's Ravassa on most things. Ravassa.
Okay.
Even my YouTube, everything, yeah.
Well, perfect.
Guys, you're amazing! Apagando las luces. Boop. Oh, here comes the party! Boom!
Bye-bye! Ravassa, Carolina. Carolina, thank you so much. Everyone give Carolina so much love. I'm going to go play some Valorant now. Hopefully get some wins on Raze. Now I have the Carolina buff. Here comes the party! Well, that sucked. Don't quit streaming, Mia. I won't quit my day job, actually.